Hare Krishna, Prabhuji joining in 10 minutes.
Sure, Mataji, thank you.
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवसदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुनन्दनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। I have only one question. Did we discuss about Balramji Lila?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji.
Last week, what did we discuss there? Oh, there was no class.
Last week there was no class, Prabhuji.
Yes. So what we'll do next maybe 2-3 weeks, we'll see first Balram Jayanti and then Krishna Janmashtami class, then Radhashtami class on Wednesdays. What do you, if you all permit, because anyway, Balram Jayanti, next chapter is actually in Chaitanya Charitamrita is actually about Nityananda Prabhu only. You know.
Hari Bol, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Right. संघर्षण संघर्षण कारण तो ही साई गर्भोद साई चपय साई शेषस्य श्याम सकलास नित्यानंदाख्य रामं शरणं ममस्तु नित्यानंद रामं शरणं ममस्तु मायातीते व्यापि वैकुंठ लोके षडैश्वर्ये श्री चतुर्युगं मध्ये रूपम यशोद्वाद संकर्षणाख्यां तं नित्यानंद रामं प्रपद्ये. So because we are supposed to cover this last week, but since we canceled the class, last week was Balram Jayanti and this week Krishna Janmashtami celebrated. So we will see this Chaitanya Charitamrita also in the one of the chapters is Nityananda Prabhu, and that's where Balram Leela is discussed. So usually in movies and all, Balramji was shown as as a comedian sometimes. Sometimes he's shown as directly against Krishna. Let us understand Balram Tattva. It's very important actually. Balram Tattva, when we understand in the proper perspective, we can make progress in our bhakti. Can you see the screen? Krishna is the cause of all causes. Etejam sakalapam sa Krishnasta Bhagavan Swayam. Indrar Vyakulam Lokam Rudayanti Yuge Yuge. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then from Balram comes Vasudeva Sankrishna Pradyumna Niruddha. I have a question for all of you. Let us see. So from Balram comes Vasudeva, Sankara and Pradyumna under the Vasudeva. From that Sankarshan, from that Sankarshan comes Narayan. From Narayana, Dvitiya Chaturyuha. It's also called Kaya Vyuha. Vasudeva, Sankara and Pradyumna, sorry, Vasudeva, Sankara and Pradyumna under the Vasudeva, Aniruddha. So what about this first Chaturyuha? What about this second Chaturyuha? Anyone has any idea?
First Chaturvyuha is to serve Krishna, Prabhuji.
No. I mean, every activity is serving Krishna only. What about second Chaturyuha then? Does anyone know why there should be two Chaturyuhas? Huh?
No, Prabhuji.
So, this Chaturyuha, Balramji expands into Vasudeva, Sankara and Pradyumna and Ruddha. This is for Krishna Loka. All the living entities, Nitya Siddha devotees in Krishna Loka, they come from Sankarshana. From Sankarshan comes Narayan. From Narayan, Dvitiya Chaturyuha comes. All these Vasudeva, Sankara and Pradyumna and Ruddha, they take care of all the Vaikuntha planets. Understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, this Sankarshan in Krishna Loka is called here as Mahasankarshan. You know, and all the Nitya Siddha devotees in Vaikuntha, they are the emanations of Sankarshana, Mahasankarshana. A little technical, but you are able to understand, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Then Sankarshan comes Mahavishnu. Is also called Karanadasa Vishnu. Karanarna Vajale Vajatisma Yoga Nidra Mananta Jagadinda Surumukupa Adhara Sakti Mavalamya Parasam Urtin Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. From Mahavishnu comes Garbhodaksa Vishnu. From Garbhodaksa Vishnu comes you know Kshiradaksa Vishnu, Paramatma. So Balramji serves Krishna in five forms. This is Mahavishnu. This is Garbhodaksa Vishnu. This is Kshiradaksa Vishnu. So out of five, three Vishnus plus Sankarshan, they assist Krishna in creation. Clear? Out of five, three Vishnus and Sankarshan, they assist Krishna in creation. But what is the last one? Sesha. Sesha means Sri Sankarshana Karanadvaisami Garbhodasai Chapayabdisai. Seshascha. Fifth one is Sesha. Anantasesh. Anantasesh assists Krishna in Leela. When Krishna comes as so when Krishna comes as Ram, Anantasesh becomes Lakshman. Always Anantasesh assists Krishna in pastimes. So out of five, four help Krishna in creation, and one helps Krishna in Sesha helps Krishna in the pastimes. Clear? All the incarnations, they are in this every universe, they are the incarnations of Kshirodaksa Vishnu. Kshirodaksa Vishnu is coming from Balramji. Understanding? And you know, Ekai Sarubadona Binna Matrakai Adhyakaya Vyuha Krishna Leela Rasahai is the first expansion of Krishna, same potency of Krishna but different color, different form. Is the chief among the quadruple expansions. You know, and as Sasha he helps in Krishna Leela. And the next one is, you know, Parasha Saktir Vivadev Sruyate Svabhavaki Jnana Balakriya Cha. Svabhavaki Jnana Balakriya Cha. So Krishna has unlimited energies. Krishna has unlimited energies. And they perform, of all the energies, three are very prominent. What are the three energies that are there? Can somebody read on the screen?
How does Balram help? Jnana Bala Kriya 1, 2 Sandhani, 3 Samvid, 4 Ladani.
So, actually, no. This verse, I just put the three words. You know, Parasha Sakti Vidya Srute Swabhavik Jnana Balakriya Cha. So, he has, Supreme Lord has unlimited energies.
నేనే వేశాను ఇందాకే.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, of all the energies, first thing let me tell you, also Radhashtami is coming. One, Krishna's, when is it, it's called Swarupa Shakti. Swarupa Shakti is Radharani. You know, that is also called Chiti Shakti. But anyway, we are discussing today about Sandhini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti is by which Krishna maintains his existence. And Samvit Shakti is cognition. Cognition means, in our words, probably recognition. Hladini Shakti is pleasure potency. Krishna maintains himself eternally by this Sandhini potency. And those Nityasiddha devotees, the soul eternality is because of the Sandhini Shakti. I know, given by Krishna to that. And Samvit Shakti is Balramji. Sandhini and Samvit, both Balramji actually. Sandhini and Samvit, both Balramji. Samvit means, Chit, what is that? Satchitananda. Satchitananda means Chit. Chit means knowledge. So, what is that? Samvit is Samvit is the, by this energy. If you have this grace of this Samvit potency, to the extent you have that grace, that much extent you understand Sambandha Jnana. You understand your relationship, you understand your spirit soul, you understand Krishna's Supreme Personality of Godhead, and you understand the Sambandha Jnana, the relationships. It is a Samvit potency. You know, somebody is dressing very well, somebody is singing very well, somebody is giving class. They have the grace of Samvit potency. Guru. Balramji is Guru Tattva, right? So Guru Kripa comes, when the Guru Kripa is there, Samit potency comes. To the extent you have it, that much extent you are, you will be, you will be aware of Sambandha and Avideya. How many of you understand? Right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, our Hladini is Radharani again. Samit, Hladini Shakti is Radharani. It has to be given, pleasure potency, right? So, Balramji serves Krishna in 5 mellows. Before we touch that, Balramji is a Sevaka Bhagavan, Krishna is a Savior Bhagavan. For that reason, Balramji assists Krishna in his pastimes. Because he is a Sevaka Bhagavan, the first expansion, Balramji is the origin of Guru Tattva. So the Guru has a plow. Actually, Balramji has a plow and mace. Mace is not here. So he is the origin of Guru Tattva. What he will do? He will plow the field of the heart. And when there are tough, when you plow the field, deep into the field, if you plow using the furl will bring all the big rocks. So then what Balramji would do, he'll take the mace and make them into powder. He'll make them into powder. So that way he'll help Jiva. He will help Jiva by removing unwanted qualities, so that his heart becomes fertile, so that the seeds are sown, seeds of bhakti are sown, Krishna bhakti. So this is what Balramji does for Jiva. Actually, on one hand he assists Jiva, and on another hand he serves Krishna. Now, sometimes Balramji appears to be contradicting with Krishna. Sometimes Balramji will be appearing, Balramji would appear to contradict with Krishna. Is that true? No. Balramji wanted to, as a obedient servant friend, he wants to spice up Krishna's pastime. He wants to spice up Krishna's pastimes. He wants to make it intense. At the end, everything will be all right. At the end, everything will be all right. So that's how he'll make the pastime intense. But Balramji is a sold out Sevaka Bhagavan of Krishna. So Balramji killed 2 demons in Krishna in Vrunda Vraj Leela. What are the 2 demons? Pralambasur and Dhenukasur. So Pralambasur, that day, one day, when Gopa didn't come, making use of that opportunity, Pralambasur disguised himself as that Gopa, and he joined Krishna Balram group of cowherd boys. Immediately Krishna detected, oh, there is a demon here. There is a demon here, Krishna detected. So Krishna said, all right, we'll play, we'll make two groups. Winning group has to, the defeated group has to carry the winning group. They all agreed. Krishna is one side group, Krishna's group one side, Balramji another side, Balramji group. Pralambasur thought Krishna would win because Krishna is very strong. Pralambasur sided with Krishna. But interestingly, in the game, Pralambasur was lost. Sorry, Krishna's team was lost. But as per the norms of the game, defeated party has to carry the defeated team has to carry the winning team. Fine, they start carrying. Krishna started carrying Sridama, Bhadrasena started carrying Vrishabha, Pralambasur started carrying Balram. Then Pralambasur thought, you know what, this Krishna is too powerful. What I will do, I'll kill these boys one after another. Then Krishna will become weak. Then Krishna will become weak. I can kill Krishna, I thought. So he put Balramji on his shoulders and he took Balramji very far. He took Balramji very far. They were everyone. Defeated party has to bring the winning party to the deadline, the final goal. But Pralambasur, what he did, he changed his destination. He started carrying Balramji very far. And what he did to scare Balramji, he assumed a huge gigantic form. Then Balramji saw that, there was a terrorist attack. Krishna is in danger. Balramji became scared. Mother Yashoda told me to protect my brother all the time. But I'm unable. I couldn't. Now Krishna is in danger. So Balramji is not worried though. Pralambasur was carrying him. But he was worried what was happening to Krishna that time. Pralambasur saw Balramji was scared. He became very scared. Pralambasur saw that, he started running away to take the boy. So what is that? But what Krishna did, Krishna conveyed a message to Balram, not take voice, I'm sorry. Krishna conveyed a message to Balramji. Balramji, don't worry, I'm safe. You take care of yourself. The attack is not on me, attack is on you. The moment Balramji realized that attack was on himself, but not Krishna is safe, Balramji became angry and he smashed the head of Pralambasur. Pralambasur fell down and died. Shri Balramji ki jai. A very important quality. Balram, so actually Krishna Lila, the demons killed by Balram represents those bad qualities. When our Guru sees, these bad qualities we cannot remove on our own. When our Guru sees we are doing nicely service, sadhana, then only the impurities in our heart, the demons in your heart, they disappear. So, Pralambasur represents a licentiousness. Do you know what is licentiousness means? Huh? Licentiousness, lusty inclinations, illicit, especially illicit. Um, 1 minute. So, what is that? Licentiousness, how many of you are aware of licentiousness?
No, Prabhuji.
First time hearing, Prabhuji.
Licentiousness means immoral sexual behavior. For example, you're in especially spiritual life. You have a position in the temple. You have a position in the organization. You use it to exploit the people in the organization. That's what's called licentiousness. Simple thing, lusty inclinations. Debauchery. Debauchery means so, what is the problem of us? Why we are stuck in the cycle of birth and death? Lust. You want to enjoy independence of Krishna. So somebody is not serious. Somebody is not care. Somebody is not careful. When they come to spiritual life, somehow or other these qualities will come out. I'm talking to myself. That's why one has to be very careful. If you cut down the gross lust, then it will manifest as subtle lust. So what is subtle lust? Adoration, profit, distinction. Pratishta. Labham. Adoration. I don't know the Telugu meaning for, I don't know Sanskrit word for adoration. Kanaka Kamini Pratishta. These three are deadly for somebody, somebody serious in the spiritual life. Kanaka Kamini Pratishta. If you're not careful, many saints, His Holiness Radhana Swami says, they become victim of money. Kamini, allurements of the opposite sex. More than money, people become, people doing full time in the temple, they become victim to opposite sex. If you can balance these two, third is much more difficult. What is the third one? Pratishta. It's almost very difficult to become free from that unless you are a very exalted devotee. Pratishta, Raghunath Das Goswami mentions, there's honor, personal gain, labham. If you have the grace of Balramji will kill these things. Spiritual master will remove these things as a representative of Balramji. How many of you are clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
These are deadly actually. One has to be very careful. Without Krishna's grace, we cannot stay Krishna conscious. Especially for somebody doing full time, Maya is powerful. Without the grace of Balram, without the grace of Krishna, we cannot fight with Maya. Clear? This is a deadly quality actually. You know, as well as Radharaswamy mentions, when two people are quarreling, either or both want something other than Krishna. Ah. You know, when two people are quarreling, what does it mean? Either or both want something other than Krishna. What is when you want something other than Krishna? What is it called technically? Lust. Puja, Pratishta, Kanaka, Kamini. You're listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
How do we hit it? We should pray intensely to Guru. My Lord, please remove. Harinam, please remove. Hare Krishna mantra, holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Please remove. I am very weak. Amito Kangal, Krishna Krishna boli. You know? So, if we take shelter of Balramji, Balramji will remove these things. The next one is, you all know the story. There is a Talavan and all the friends of Krishna want to eat tal fruits. But there is a problem. The Talavan is guarded by Dhenukasur. One day they all smelled the tal fruits and said, Krishna and Balram, we want these tal fruits, please, please, please. Krishna said, why not, chalo? They all came to Talavan. Balram started shaking the tal tree, palm tree. The fruits started falling down. When Dhenukasur heard the sound, he came angry. He came and without seeing back and forth, he kicked Balramji with his hind legs. If it were anybody other than Balramji, they would have been killed actually. And Balramji is Balramji is Balramji. So what he did, he could face the kick. He was thrown away. Then again, Dhenukasur came and kicked second time. Balramji again. This time Balramji was upset, grabbed the legs. He grabbed the hind legs. And what he did, he started swirling Dhenukasur. So fast, Dhenukasur could not retain his life here. Dhenukasur represents a gross materialistic intelligence, ignorance of spiritual knowledge. Hare Krishna. Very important quality. Only Guru can remove this impurity. Can somebody read those qualities?
Killing of Dhenukasura. Dhenukasura, the ace demon, gross materialistic, intelligence, ignorance of spiritual knowledge.
So, Dhenukasur represents a gross mental intelligence. If you see farmers, what is a farmer life? They naturally depend on the weather, for their good output, for their good grain, in order to get the good amount of grains from the field. What they need?
Rain, Prabhu.
What is that?
Rain.
Nobody's speaking actually.
Farmers need rain, Prabhu.
Sir, you said rain.
Fertile land.
You know, so because they depend on the prakriti, nature. Farmers are very prone to spiritual life. But problem of the technologically developed world, what is the problem with the technologically developed world? You know, and the materialistic education, where the education is, you know, yantra vidya is taught, craftsmanship, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, civil engineering, you know, chemical engineering, computer science. So you're trying to acquire a craftsmanship where there is no spirituality at all. Why there isn't? When there is no spirituality and you're able to get results, especially in universities where these engineerings are taught, they tell you are this body. You're this body, and if you make money, you'll be happy. And you'll fully purchase it. Then what happens? You are using your intelligence, gross materialistic intelligence, to get the job done at the work. To get the job done in your work site. Then what happens? People become appreciative. And also you start making more money. If it is America, your visa is stable. So you can continue to stay in America. All these things will put you on a platform where you start hating you start disliking spirituality. In our words, bhakti. So, and even if you have some sukriti, you know, even if you understand this very good, even if you make entry into this, you don't have a strong desire to continue that. You just, you know, due to the bare minimum. You just do the bare minimum. Because Krishna Buliya ji Bhagavan je kare pasate maya chapti dare. So, what is that? So when we forget Krishna, immediately Maya catches us. Then what is that verse? What is that verse? Whatever is night, night is the day for the materialist. Whatever is night for the spiritualist is the day for a materialist. Whatever is night for the materialist is the day for spiritualist.
Yanisha
Sarvabhut.
Yanisha sarvabhutanam pasyam jagrat samyami. Pasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pasyatam mune. But Krishna is not talking about day and night. What he's talking about, whatever activity that spiritualists like, materialists, they don't like it. Whatever activities materialists like it, spiritualists don't even go that side. So what is separating it? Gross materialistic intelligence. What is separating both the parties? Gross materialistic intelligence and ignorance of the spiritual knowledge. And when that, you know, before marriage, people go for wrong methods of enjoyment. Because of that, they lose the spirit. First of all, they get bad karma. Second thing, they lose the inner strength. Third thing, what happens? Because of the wrong consumption of the body, with all the with all the wrong relationships or artificial types of enjoyment, what happens? What happens? We develop our gross materialistic intelligence. As you grow in gross materialistic intelligence, your desire to cultivate spiritual knowledge goes down. This is for sure. Finish it. You know, when that's why what we have to do. What is the sign that one is making progress, or one has already made progress? Humble, humility. Humility is a quality given by Krishna actually. So Balramji killed Dhenukasur, this gross materialistic intelligence. You know, if you come to temple, what is Lord Chaitanya's contribution? If you eat prasad, you know, eating means what? Sensual enjoyment. But Lord Chaitanya invented a method whereby our sense enjoyment will lead to pure liberation, I mean, lead to Krishna Prema. Wow. Amazing, right? What do you think? So, when we are actually, this is a gross and materialistic intelligence. If I know, first of all, one has to develop humility, one has to develop faith. That is spiritual intelligence. Then as you make progress in bhakti, Krishna gives you sambandha jnana. Actually, Balramji gives the sambandha jnana. Clear, right? Then, can you hear me all?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So these two should be killed. Ignorance of spiritual knowledge, you know, gross materialistic intelligence to enjoy nicely in this world. But it doesn't happen like that. So what is the licentiousness? Pralambas represents licentiousness, Dhenukasa represents gross materialistic intelligence and ignorance of spiritual knowledge. And the next one is Nanda Maharaj wanted Gargamuni to name these children. Gargamuni said, I am already priest of Yadu dynasty. You know? Can you hear? In between, there's a tiny break.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
great. Fantastic. So, Nanda Maharaj requested Gargamuni to please name his children. Gargamuni said, I'm already a priest of Yadu dynasty, priest of Vasudeva. If Kamsa comes to know, I have named your children, then Kamsa will come to know. This is a child. That is not good for you. This is deadly, dangerous. So what should I do? What should we do? Then Nanda Maharaj said, you can name the child anywhere. He said, I'll name the child in the Goshala. Unknown to anyone. No problem. So that's where Sankarshana, his name is Baladev, you know, also called as Balram, also called as Sankarshan. What is Sankarshana? He is attracted to the womb of Rohini from the womb of Devaki. And what he did, he also reunited both the families. That's why it's called Sankarshan, means Akarshan, attraction. The second one is what is he famous for? He's famous for strength, bala. Rama, Ramante Yoginavante, Satyananda Chidatmane, Iti Ramapade Naso, Parambrahma Vidiyate. You know? So his Rama name is a reservoir of pleasure. So, but what is his very unique qualification? Bala, strength, immense strength. Then with Krishna, he has already appeared. Your son. He comes in in the millenniums. Sveta, Rakta, and yellow. Sorry, Sveta, yeah, whitish complexion, yellow complexion, and black complexion, bluish black. So he comes to protect, establish dharma, and he is born on the platform of Vasudeva, means Vishuddha Sattva. That is called Vasudev. Also, is also called Vasudev. So he also hinted. Sometimes your child appears as son of Vasudev also. Gargamuni mentions that to Nanda Maharaj. So, because he's attractive, he's called Krishna. So that is how the naming ceremony was done. When Krishna was bathed, Balaji was there. When Krishna killed the Sakadasar, Balaji was there. Actually, Krishna is the one who kicked the carts. That's how they fell down. The cowherd boy said that, including Balramji. But Mother Yashoda couldn't believe it. Because Krishna was hardly 3 months old. In 1 minute. So, they start crawling. What they will do? They would hold onto the tails of the babies, on the cows. And the calves, not cows, sorry, calves. The cows would run, and the Krishna and Balram, they would be, their bodies are literally bathed in the cow dung of the Vraj. Wow, amazing. And sometimes they pinch little babies. Anand Chinmaya Rasa, So when they start crawling, so what they would do, they would crawl here and there. They're less restless, and they would try to go. They would see the sari. They would try to hold the sari and get up. Then they would see the face of the gopi. This gopi is not mother. Immediately they would leave. They start crawling back. So what is that? This is where they would all the mischievous things actually. When they became further bigger, then they started becoming naughty. They would steal the butter. They would steal the butter. Gopis complained to Yashoda, Mother Yashoda, they, they have come to our home stealing. Mother Yashoda, you should hide your yogurt and butter. I know we wanted to, but they have an effulgence. When they enter the rooms, the room is lit up. The room is lit up. Wow. They both steal. So one thing I have to tell is, Balramji serves Krishna in 5 rasas. First is the Shantaras. Balramji serves Krishna in the Shantaras because which way? The entire spiritual world is expansion of Balramji. Krishna's clothes, Krishna's ornaments, Krishna's bedstead, everything is Balram. That's why in a temple we put Anantasesh, Anantasesh means temple is spiritual world. It is held by the Anantasesh. The way the material, the entire spirit, what is that? Not only material world, entire spiritual world, material world, everything is held by Balramji only. So he serves, what is that? Entire Vrindavan Dham or Golok Vrindavan is Balramji expansion. That's why Vrindavan is like, Golok Vrindavan or Gokul Vrindavan, Gokul Mahavan. It's like 108 petals. Whenever Radha and Krishna wanted to meet, Balramji would bring it close. What he would do? So he can shrink the lotus. Then the Radharani just walks a little bit, that's it. She sees Krishna there. And somebody else is coming, Balramji expands the lotus. That way they don't get to see. Radha Krishna Milan, union. Dasyaras. Balramji serves Krishna in the mood of Dasyaras. Sakyaras, friendship. Friendship that equals, they have groups, they compete. They compete each other. Balramji is the one who told Mother Yashoda, Mother Yashoda, Krishna ate dirt. So, what is that? They're all, because not so much the age difference. What is that? Sridama, Sudama, Asto Krishna, Arjun, Vishal, Varutapa, so Balramji, they're all friends. And they would play. They would wrestle, they would fight. But Balramji is also in Vatsalya. Vatsalya is protective of Krishna. Is a protective of Krishna. And what is that? That pastime of actually Pralambasur pastime, Balramji was concerned. Krishna is in danger. Mother Yashoda told me to protect him. I can't protect him. So, And what are the other areas? Balramji was very protective. Krishna eating dirt. You know. Kaliya Leela. Balramji knows Krishna's past tense very well. I mean, Krishna knows, he knows very well. He knows Krishna very well, right? You know, we'll see. We'll discuss Kali Leela, but fifth rasa, Balramji serves Krishna in the mood of Ananga Manjari. You know, Vatsalya rasa was inaccessible to Balramji. So, in order to serve Krishna in Vatsalya rasa, Mathurya rasa, he expands himself as Ananga Manjari, younger sister of Radharani. That way, he serves Krishna. He serves Krishna in the mood of Mathurya rasa also. So I have one more class now. So what we'll do, we'll end it. You know, there are a few more slides. Can we finish next week?
Sure.
Yes, Swami.
So we'll continue this next week. My request, please read Srimad Krishna book or Bhagavatam, Balram Leela. Thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhya shukrapasabhya Pattanam pavanabhya Vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Anantagod Vaishnava ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. I'm ending now. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.